Hey guys, Mtgnoob here, again on the draw, but pretty sweet hand. I think I'm going to keep this. Our Flint Hook 4 is very sad, unfortunately, as he is just like, I'm a sad Flint Hoof boar, because he gets to sit here and come out, but he's got no mountain. Wah, wah. Alright, so we'll go human here. This way we don't potentially have to take damage now, but next turn we might. So gotta see if this hand's gonna be fast enough. I mean, if we hit a red source, looks like we're playing against Bant. So Farseek it up, my man. Not a huge fan. Maybe this is Prime Speaker Bant. Okay, so we do hit a mountain there, which is fantastico. I think we play into a sweeper here, as I don't think we have much of an option otherwise. So let's go human, human. Probably should have played this out actually. Human. Say okay. Human. The hell? Alright. Say okay. We can play another human here, but I think I'd rather get the boar online. And bash for one. Woohoo! Now, if he sweeps me, I'm just boned. If he's running sweepers main deck, I'm just boned. Okay, this might be a Centaur healer. That's unfortunate. Okay, so how do we like this here? How do we like this? How do we like this? Guess we say no here. And then we just go in and allow him to either trade with a 3-3 or eat a 2-2. Now, he might just have so much life gain, it's ridiculous at this point. But we're gonna try as best as we can. We're trying. We're trying. This is the best we could do. If this is a Thrag Daddy, we're dead. If this is a Resto Angel, we're both basically dead. I mean, this deck is 100% problematic matchup for us. If we were on the draw here, we would have won this game already, though, hands down. I mean, the fact that we just went crazy is pretty sweet. But maybe we draw like a Searing Spear here and get kind of lucky. If this is Thragtusk, we're toast. If he swings in here, he's 100% got the Resto Angel. Frontline Medic is pretty good. I think I actually slam that here. He might counter it, but I can wait a turn, but I really don't want to wait and get shenanigans to happen. Oh, the shenanigans. Oh, the shenanigans. Probably getting a good majority of the team eaten this turn, but I think getting in the damage this turn and then next turn having this guy with a boar unblockable is very important. So he's probably eating this hands down unless he's got Resto Angel. Okay, it's my boar goes to 3. Sphinx's Revelation. Produce. Wait, why didn't I get to respond to that? That was odd. We still kill him, I think. Assuming he doesn't have a sweeper here, which he might. Did I have 6? God, doesn't it looks like he's got a sweeper. That's terrible. Why didn't I get to do? I didn't even get to respond. I must have F6'd. I would have 100% done frontline medic. Without a shadow of a doubt. No questions asked. Would have frontline mediced there. I'm gonna 2. Doesn't seem good. Does not seem good. No questions asked. I must have F6 because there's no way I let him resolve that and draw into a sweeper. I mean, this does say counter target X spell, right? This does say that, right? Apparently he knows not to let Mayor flip. Well, I don't think we're completely shit out of luck here. I think we're going to do this. Just let Mayor flip. This is one of those unsexy Mtg games where Frontline Medic apparently does not sacrifice. Apparently he's just like, oh guys, I was getting a burrito. Sorry about that. Because there's no way that I let that happen. 0%, guys, 0%. See if this gets countered. I'm going to play the land. I'm just going to try to build my board. Get a wolf. Okay, in response, have another giant X spill. Okay, that's fine. I could supposedly get around that, as long as he doesn't have a giant thing. Oh, that Supreme Verdict. It'll get you every time. If he takes here, he's got a giant spell. Oh, man. Searing Spears. Bora the Explorer. Yep, alright. So we got very lucky to win that. I will no longer be F6ing this match, as that was disgustingly bad for us. Okay, so he's got sweepers, and that seems like enough against us. I think we just go Boros Charm to counter that. Frontline Medic, stop getting a burrito, bro. I wonder what I take out. I mean, Searing Spear gives us reach. God, I take this guy out every time. I don't think we really need to do much with pacifisms and Fiend Hunters, as they are pretty annoying. I think we almost want Reckoners as well. They are very annoying to play into a Restoration Angel. And, I mean, gaining life here is just stupid. Flames of the Firebrand doesn't really do much. So, we have to cut 6 cards. I definitely, even though we're on the draw, like all of my 1-drops. I'm not super in love with all of my 2-drops. I mean, I think they're necessary. I think I could cut this guy. I'd rather be playing Boros Charm versus him, as this can't be countered, which maybe gives it some merit in the control matchup, as you just have an uncounterable 4 to the dome versus Boros Charm. But this is so necessary for sweepers. Flint Hoofs are fine, these are fine, but probably worse on the draw, but still very good. Gotta cut 5 cards, yucks. Course, elites don't seem amazing. He's just bringing in all the life gain package. So life gain packages make me sad. I think I need the Searing Spears. I think it's going to be probably cut a Reckoner, as I don't think it does enough with sweepers, and cut some 3-drops. Or, excuse me, cut some 2-drops. I have no idea what my girlfriend's doing. She's obviously a fan of distracting the shit out of me right now by slamming something with either her fist or a hammer. She's just like, "Oh, grr, I hate this, whatever this object is that I'm slamming." Yuck. It's really nothing I could see cutting. I mean, I guess this doesn't guarantee us haste, so maybe we cut the lightning maulers, but it does take away our super explosive turns. I think this seems acceptable. Let's do this. Alright, on the draw. Not pleased that that Sphinx's Revelation almost cost us the match, because I almost have to think this hand sucks. I almost have to think it drew him into the sweeper. This is a risky one. The reason this is risky is 2 lands in a row were just toast. And if he's got any life gain, we're also toast. But I kind of want to gamble because I have a Cavern of Souls. So I'm going to gamble here. And we're just going to hope we rip some gas. Alright, that's some gas. That is gas. Okay. Can't play this guy, that's the only thing. But I'd like to get him larger. It's an interesting situation. I think getting the battalion online is almost a necessity in this matchup. I almost picked creature type yes. That's a good creature type. Too bad we haven't seen Thalia. Thalia is very sexy. Alright, well, let's bash first. As getting in this one is not a very hard decision tree for me. Okay, and we'll make a champion first. Looks like we get a free turn here. Now my logic is going to be this. I'm going to probably play this on my turn and zap a Centaur healer and then hope he doesn't have a sweeper and get in for a lot. I mean, hope he, yeah, if he has a sweeper here, we're in trouble. But if not, we're going to, ooh, that's very tempting. But that also allows us to not get through here, so I'm gonna just take this opportunity to do the original play of growing a lot of my team, saying, okay, I could have actually played both, but then I would have no hand. Maybe that would have been better. Alright, sweeper, not one time. No one-time sweeper. I think he has to keep a sweeper there. Yeah, this is a sweeper. Yep, you got it, kiddo. That's unfortunate. Oh, thanks, Boros Charm. Nobody wanted you to show up to the party a turn after. If this is Thragtusk, it's going to be really hard to recover from. Him being at 12, but we have 7 points in hand. Looks like it's a Tusk. Alright, I mean, there's just sometimes in life you just run into a Thragtusk. We hang back. I don't think we could close this game out. If this is Prime Speaker, he's still going to be getting 3 cards. It looks like it is a Prime Speaker. But, oh, Garrick, that's just as bad. It's equally bad. Okay, puts a beast into play. This game's almost out of reach. Still floating 1 white, I guess, to just mind screw me. I don't appreciate his shenanigans. I can kill Garrick with a Boros Charm. I'm pretty sure he knows that I bring it in. I'm gonna go for it here with the death of the Boros Charm. It was unfortunate that he had the sweeper and then we drew the charm in that order. Yeah, this game's over. I'm not even gonna mess around. He's got too many. He's got too much reach with the Gabony Township. Okay, so he's got Garrick. Okay, so now we get to adopt a different strategy on the play, which is one of me probably taking out these. Which is one of me probably taking out some of these cards that don't really get us past the sweeper. I think the spears are necessary, but we really can't get through a Centaur healer. Like, it's very problematic. And I almost think I like the Reckoner, but the problem with the Reckoner is the mana base is very difficult. I almost think we need the Lightning Maulers in this matchup, because we got to get in that early damage and then finish him off. But I can't say like I want to cut a Thalia. Thalia is pretty bad to cut because it just bones. Bone Supreme Verdict. So these are the cards I'm thinking of cutting. I mean, Spear almost seems necessary, but when you think about it, it's a 1-for-1 and it nets him 6 life. Maybe I'm just not playing Frontline Medic down quick enough because he's always out getting a burrito, but he doesn't seem as amazing as I thought he would be. Maybe he's not great in this matchup, but I have to assume he's pretty fantastic. I think I'm going to cut the Spears. I think that can be pretty bad. Maybe we want a Fiend Hunter on the play, but I don't think so. I think we want the Maulers. We just have this clutter of 2-drops that if we don't hit Burning Tree Emissary, it's like, oh, look at all these sweet 2-drops we have that don't really do much. I can remove Burning Tree, excuse me, Centaur Healers with these, but I don't think it's worth it. I almost really like Reckoners, but he's got Sweepers. But they beat the crap out of everything. I think I'm going to go with this. So we're going to go for a little bit more aggressive approach here and hope we draw a nut hand. This is almost a nut hand, but the wrong mana and only 1 land. So we got to mull this. Okay, this is not a nut hand at all, but I got to keep this. I think we almost always lose this unless we get extremely lucky. But let's try to get extremely lucky. I mean, maybe he has no play until turn X. You know, he's got nothing on 1. Oh, that's yucky. Okay, and we got to draw here. We gotta draw. Gotta draw. No Farseek on 2. Farseek on 2 is just awful for us. Okay, believe it or not, I'm going to slam Thalia. Or should I just get in here? I just don't want to get Thalia dissipated. Now, you know what? I think I gotta go boars to the wall here. Ha ha ha, I made a funny. I think I could get away with Thalia waiting a turn. Okay, let's get in for a bajillion, which is 8. So he's at 10. On our turn, we hope he doesn't have Centaur Healer, but if he does, it's unfortunate. Looks like he does. Every time. Every time with this nerd. I'm such a dick for calling him a nerd, but it's just every time. We're going to make this guy, and this plays around our sweeper. And then we're going to pay 1 here and play a Thalia and float a green. And let's bash in. Yes, we don't care about that. I'm not going to give up my hand this turn. He's got a block here. Well, he doesn't. He can go to 3, but that's pretty shitty for him. So I think he blocks the board, which is fine. Okay, and we hold here. Outside of another... We need to rip like a hasty thing. I hate my life. Hate it. Blocks here. Takes 7. Blocks here. Sweeps me. Ugh, we needed to rip there. We just needed to rip. Like, so hard. I have to go in with everything. I have to assume he's got 5 mana. So, the fact that he has 5 mana really, puts us in a spot where if we go everything and he blocks Thalia and doesn't have a 5th mana, then we win. He's got a block here, and then he probably sweeps us, and then we're in, we have to draw mode, which unfortunately we're not in. We have 9 across the board, but if he blocks this, he goes to 2, which is what I assume he does. And then I have to assume he's got a sweeper. And then we got to really try to close the deal out through all the life link. I mean, anything almost would have been acceptable there. Anything but land. Oh, that's 8. Duh, I'm an idiot. Okay, but the fact that he blocks there tells me he might not have a sweeper. So he goes to 1, so maybe he's trying to rip a Thragtusk, go to 6, and block here. I think that's what his line is. So once again, we're going to get a chance, it looks like, because there's no way he does that. Wow, why would you take 1 extra damage? Alright, well, we're not in the driver's seat at all, because we bricked twice on land, and that's just so unfortunate in this matchup. Okay, maybe he's got a 6-drop. Oh no, he's just a second main phase kind of Thragtusk guy. Yep. Oh, Sphinx? Sphinx's Revelation for 2. Please draw an answer. Anything kills him at 3. Yay! Our whining paid off. Yay us! Go top decks. Alright. Well, that's good for us because we played to what we could play to. A little bit of a decision-making path that I took worked out, but I'm sure you don't like the whining, so wah, noob won anyway. Wah. Thanks for watching, and please check out the mtgnoob.com.